Good morning, people. Welcome to build day 37, aka the last build day. We've got a lot of little fine-tuning things to do. I've got to get the sensor in the water room, got to get the curtains up, got to get the stereos out. I'm going to put up two, I think, of the scare cams. One in the Hammer and Clown, one over in the Jack in the Box. And kind of go from there. I've got lights over in the exit hall to do. If I have time, spots, what have you, just little things around the haunt to do. Kaylee will be making an appearance off and on and helping out. I don't know how far we're going to get today, and I'll probably be out here doing a little bit, some Mishkabibble stuff tomorrow, getting a skeleton here, skeleton there. I'm not going to vlog it. Today will be the last build day. As far as footage, not exactly sure what type of footage you're going to get today, since it's just little things. I'm not going to turn the camera on and show you the pictures of the stereo sitting on the front porch or, stuff like that. That's just a waste of time. Might get you a little footage tonight of the VIP night. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But we can go from there. Also, got a package from Spirit with the Ouija board and the book not working over in the Gypsy. That gives us the fireplace, which is really subtle, and the lamp as props over there. I went ahead, hit Spirit, found a couple of things that caught my eye. It might look good in the Gypsy room. I gotta get the box open and see if everything made it okay, and I'll give you a look at them. Breakfast of the day. I forgot breakfast or lunch or donut of the day yesterday. Totally spaced it out. I had so many other things going on. So what we're going to do is you're going to get two for the price of one today. Donut of the day to start your morning. An apple fritter and a glass of Coke. That's actually what I'm hungry for. Lunch of the day. We're going to go down to Major's. They're that hamburger stand that I like to go to that make the giant hamburgers for next to nothing. And we're going to get a Swiss cheese, mushroom, and fried onion hamburger. A large order of fries, a large Coke. Probably two large Cokes, because all that food's thirsty work. So there you go. You got two. You got your breakfast of the day, you got lunch of the day. That makes up for yesterday. Sorry about forgetting that. Thanks for pointing that out, Cap. With that, let's get in the house, open this box up, and see what Ram ordered. Okay, what's in the box? The set dresser is dying to know what I wasted money on. Get the flaps open. Oh, Kaylee stuff. Kaylee stuff. Huh? Stuff for Kaylee. Huh? There you go, for Kaylee. Huh? For Kaylee. Yeah. We bought a Evil Eye spell book and a haunted seance board. Now I was thinking that haunted seance board could go over the old Ouija board. And it has motion sensor moving planchette, 5 haunted messages from the spirit world, LED light up board. So this is going to have to be ran off a battery, because I am not going to have time to convert it over to 5-volt DC. And then the spell book, LED Evil Eye follows your every move. Book casts 3 bewitching spells. Motion sensor activated. And of course, the try me button they have on it doesn't work. But I gotta go get some batteries. We'll get these opened up, and we'll see what the set dresser thinks. We got them out of the boxes, and we're running them through a test fire. The book, I kind of like. It has a try me button on it, so I can attach a wire to it to hook it up to my control board.
Read any good books lately? I'm the book that reads you. Come closer, and I will reveal the evil that hides in your soul.
And it does have a volume control on it. I have it turned down kind of low at the moment. It's kind of cute. This one, on the other hand, I'm not too happy with. When I took it out of the box, some of the screws were loose or out, so I had to put the screws back in. Did not come with batteries, and there is no try me button on it, so I can't hook this up to the control board at the moment. If I'm going to have to do it, does have a built-in sensor.
What possesses you? What force will always be within you? Do you know? You do now.
But it does have a built-in sensor on it. What I can do is open it up, snip the wires to the sensor, just put a longer lead on it, and then I could hook it up to the control board. I ain't gonna have time to be messing with that today, so it'll just go out in the haunt the way it is. I'm also gonna have to convert both of these over to run off of 5-volt DC power as well. And again, that's going to be probably this winter. These are some props I'll leave out where I can get to them, and then we'll get them working hopefully this winter. But for right now, they'll just run on battery. This one will run on its sensors, when you can get the sensor to trip. And this one I will hook up to the control board. Okay, update time. It's after 6:30. We're in the middle of VIP night. We're in between crowds at the moment. We've had probably 15, 16 people total go through so far. I know last segment was the opening. I haven't shot anything all day. We got a lot accomplished. Got all the displays closed up. What else? What the hell else did I do? We got more than just the displays closed up. Oh, there's Susie. She was just in checking. But anyway, we got a lot of the Michigan Bibble stuff done. Oh, I realized something we didn't do. Music. Yeah, we didn't have the stereos and stuff on tonight. We forgot to turn them on.
What time is it?
I have no idea. Maybe someone in Vlogland will know. But anyway, we've had a couple of malfunctions due to the wet. It's been really rainy today, so there's a lot of condensation. The fog machine that's in the over by the projection over there, the timer box that we have on, got wet, so the fogger is just running constantly. I'm going to have to get a dry one out and put it in for tomorrow night. The sensor I put in the water room, I had too close to an electrical line, and the sensor was just tripping over and over and over again, which means zombie bait was running constantly, which is okay. Unfortunately, there was a fogger tied in on the control board too, and we ended up with a whiteout condition in about 15 minutes in there. It took me about 15 minutes before I got to the water room while I was going around turning things on. So I've got the board disabled at the moment. So zombie bait, the fogger, and or the water blasters are not running. We had a water issue over in the graveyard, and the projector didn't want to come on. I had to mess around with the electrical over there to get that going. Just little bits of this and that and everything else.
Part of it's because it's all wet.
Yeah, a lot of it's due to water. The Jack in the Box is running okay now, but when we first turned it on, it was so wet it didn't want to do its bobbing in and out. It's starting to run out. It's starting to go now. It's dry, things are drying out a little bit on it. But you know, that's the way it's been tonight. Which is, you know, I'm glad we're doing this VIP night. It's a great way for stress testing. I know tomorrow I've got to get the stand for this camera that you're seeing this on mounted, and we definitely have to get lights into the exit hallway. It's just too dark in there right now, so those two things are going to be our priority tomorrow. And then it's going to go, now I'm going to have to hop over into the water room and get the sensors working in the water room. Figured I'd give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. We don't have the truck set up and running tonight. We normally have some decorations on that. See the walkthrough video, they'll be up in a week or two.
What a waste of a spell. You, what are you looking at? Away with your stares. Look away, look away.
Must I be on display like this? A mere skeleton of my previously ravishing prison?
It's simply dreadful. Please come warm yourself by my candle. Welcome. The master is just dying. Now present for your entertainment the most stupendous, magnificent, super colossal.
Child, have one of wicked lady. Here, now expelled. Remove that smile from your pretty face. Almost an happy.
Right out, boys and girls.
Alright guys, end of the day wrap up. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of a sneak peek that I gave you. Got a lot of Mishkabibble stuff done today. Got the new sensor in the water room. And I'm going blank again. We got that new sensor in. We got all the displays buttoned up and closed. Anyway, we did a lot of stuff. I'm not going to try to run down the litany of what we did. I know you didn't get very much, didn't get hardly any footage today for being last day. Stress test went pretty decent. We had about 20-25 people go through in the 2 hours that we were open. We had others stopping by asking when the official opening was. They want to wait until we get a lot of the bugs worked out. And we've got some bugs out there. One thing that we're noticing is some of the mechanical props or pneumatic props that were out in the weather were acting kind of sluggish. The jumping spider, which is a 2-bar lifter, is going up real slow and coming down real quick. And that's due to the burlap and the cobwebbing that we have draped over it to hide the mechanism is just totally drenched. The Jack-in-the-Box clown is having the same problem. The mech is, for raising it, is working, going up and down all right, but the, popping in and out is sluggish. And that's, again, due to a wet, heavy costume. We had a problem in the graveyard. I have a outlet box with 2 GFI outlets in it, hooked up to a 25-foot cord, and it's powering the tombstones, the crypt, and the monster in the crypt, and the fogger for the mausoleum. 2 of the outlets stopped working, and I'm going to have to diagnose that tomorrow, get that up and working, or do a jury rig on it so we can get everything that was plugged into it working. Let's see, past that, the other big problem was the water room. The sensor in there that I did the extensions on started tripping over and over and over and over and over again and caused a whiteout conditions. The aisleway is only 3 foot, going through that room. It got so thick at one point you couldn't even see the fences on either side of you. You could feel them, you just couldn't see them. The fog was so thick in there. So I went over and I moved the sensor. We let it sit for a while, let it air it out. I went back over and checked the sensor, and the sensor's dead. So I'm not sure if the sensor blew or what. I'm going to have to take a look at that tomorrow. If the fogger doesn't want to work in there, hey, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. There's a lot going on in that room. We really don't need the foggers. The fogger's a cool effect, but we really don't need it. I would like to have zombie bait firing, though. So I've got to look at that. And then the exit hall, as I feared, was the problem. It's just too damn dark. People were tripping. We had one guy almost fall. So I'm going to have to look at that tomorrow, too, and get a couple of lights in there. So I've got the graveyard, the outlets in the graveyard to do. I've got to take a look at the sensor in the water room. I got lighting in the exit hallway I've got to do. And the timer box for the fogger in the photo op I need to swap out. That's a quickie. The graveyard's a quickie. The lighting in the exit hall is going to take a little bit of time, and I'm not sure about the sensor in the water room. That could take me most of the day to, excuse my French, fuck around with. Now, tomorrow is the October 26th is opening day for us. So I'll be putzing around. I'll probably do like the lighting in the exit first thing in the morning, because I'll have a ladder out in there, and I want it out of the way for when when people start showing up, if people show up. We also have the local TV reporter coming tomorrow too. So I'd rather be working on small things I can get out of the way with easy for when they're dragging the cameras through. But anyway, that's pretty much what we got. And like I said, this is the last build vlog for the season. There will be no more. Now, I also still have the scare cams to try to get in at some point. I don't know whether I will or not. If I do get them in, and if the footage comes out decent, there will be a scare video up. Probably first part of November. I'll have a walkthrough of the haunt. First part of November. Also, you guys will have well, you guys have 4 more days to submit your pictures to the subscriber contest. Take a look at my YouTube channel. I'll be back around on October 3rd. I uploaded the contest and the rules on YouTube, and there's a post somewhere on my Haunted Tents page and personal page. It's buried in all the setup videos. But if you want to enter it, submit a picture. We'll do the drawing November, probably Halloween night. So, and then winners will be announced either November 1st or November 2nd, one of the two. It depends on time and energy. So, with that, guys, thank you for coming along with the ride, for the ride. I hope my breakfast of the days haven't made you sick. There's been some weird breakfasts this year. So, you guys take care of yourselves. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.